To think therefore upon her is perfection of wisdom. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6. Meaning, if you incorporate the holy scriptures of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai with your reasoning, with your thought process, your decision making, this is one of the highest developments of wisdom for a man. Yahweh Shai said, the light of the body is the eye. If therefore thine eye be single, then thy whole body shall be full of light. And I may be loosely paraphrasing, I'm sure I am, but if your mind is occupied by this truth, then again, that is the highest development of wisdom for a man. And it makes you think about this whole process of hearing and learning this truth. Being conditioned, being taught, bowing down your ears and your heart to the preachings, the teachings, the prophecies that come out of the mouth of the prophets, the elders, and the teachers. This is a necessary process, but what will you do when you have no one to teach you, when you have no one to utter these things in your ears? Will you be able to think for yourself and not just think with your own understanding, but think upon this wisdom? For the time shall come where YouTube, these teachings, and the prophets will be withdrawn according to prophecy, the divine purpose of Yahweh. A time of a famine of hearing the word. Will wisdom be highly developed or fully matured with you? And that's the question that you're going to have to ask yourself. Consider the men of old, the saints of old. They didn't have it as we have it today. Some didn't even have scrolls. Some heard it once and went on their way. Not everyone had, in the ancient times, people didn't have books. People didn't have, well, the book format ultimately, but which in the ancient times they had scrolls. That's the way how that was an ancient form of a book, basically. People didn't carry around scrolls. In fact, when you go into that time, a lot of the holy scriptures were kept in particular places. You know, in the synagogues. Just going into my memory in the synagogues. A lot of scriptures were kept there. I'm not saying that there wasn't scrolls carried in the houses and stuff like that of people. But again, you think about the type of technology that we have today and how easy it is to have books. It was very much difficult back then. You had people who had to write these things down. You know, with ink. So again, going back to the point, people didn't, the saints of old didn't carry around scrolls. They heard these things once and had to remember it. They didn't have phones, you know, as well. So it was they heard the word less than we could hear it now, if that makes sense. But these men remembered these things, you know, and I'm close off on that. Shalom.